Hello, it's Heather here. Come with me, I'm at the Hand and Lock Prize exhibition in London. Here are some of my favourite winning pieces from this year's brief, Artistry in the Archive. This year's pieces really wowed audiences because of their sheer size of work, especially the Batavia Tapestry by Melinda Piesse, who documents a time in history incredibly well through stitch. I loved the golden reflective outline of the face on the ghost sheath by Kate Pankhurst. I also liked her idea of including a visual video element with the QR code. The concept behind the Tears of St. Clair by Lucy May really drew me in, and I liked the powerful statement behind the piece. The use of patterned fabrics and layered stitch and beadwork really caught my attention with Synchreous by Llaria, especially the statement motif of the woman's face. And of course I was drawn to the digital embroidery of From Where the Apron Once Was by Charlotte Francis, and the whole concept of redefining historical garments. And it was wonderful to see the work of my textile technician Charlotte Wood, who pushed boundaries with her digital embroidered piece Man on Chair. I loved the creative yet simple, powerful concept behind Shifting Desert Dream, Leap or a Fall by Erica Kirsop, and I was really inspired by the story behind the Elgin Archive, A Future Hoard by Lucy Newman. Here is a little bit about what she has to say about her work.
It was very much like a vessel when I started. It was very similar to the Galloway Hoard vessel. So I was kind of basket weaving, really. Yeah. But then, when I decided it looked like a laundry basket and I wasn't very happy with it, that was when I just kind of started scrunching it up. And then I was, just sitting in front of the TV, winding things and not paying attention to it. Like, again, really wanting it to not be too much thought, be more of a sort of energy, and the process being quite physical rather than getting too in my head about it. And at this point in time, I live with a very rare balance disorder called mal-débarquement. So I really wanted the embroidery to feel like very unsettling, shifting, almost in motion. And the areas of thread painting are sort of secret sort of passages that will be decoded one day maybe, that are like stories of my life, very distorted, that kind of come into the warp and left again. Like, I didn't want to make tartan, but it is an idea of what tartan can be.
Tell me a little story about your work.
And Hannelok, it was about a German book. It's called Krabat, and it's about black magic and sorcerers. So I tried to tell that story in a very abstract way. So this one is the beginning of the story, so it's like the place of the book. It's a marshland, and then it moves into the piece with the ravens. And I did stitch in the negative space because I wanted to do not just the symbol like you usually embroider. I wanted to do like the background, so I used different threads in white. And then I painted after. So I did the butterflies to really highlight like the positive endings, and I did black first to connect with the first part, and then I introduced more gold to really show like the positive ending of the story. It was really nice. It was nice to be around so many other embroidery artists from all around the world. And it was nice to get all this recognition from the judges and the general public who came to the exhibition, because usually you spend so many hours in your own studio or at university and working on your embroidery, and just to be able to showcase it to so many people was really nice and appreciating experience. I mean, that's still unbelievable. I still can't quite comprehend what happened, but it's such a wonderful thing, and it's really, really, I really appreciate being part of that.
Yeah.
So it was just wonderful.
Can you tell us a little bit about your story of your dress?
Yeah, so everything that I've created has all been coded. So this piece in particular reads the phrase, "I dare believe myself to be different from any other who exist." It's all based around Anne Lister, or Gentleman Jack, and her coded diary writing in the Victorian era. And I've taken that concept and changed it into an embroidery practice. So each stitch represents a letter, and as you put them through to my code wheel machines, you can then translate it into words and phrases. Oh, it was great fun. It was really exciting to kind of meet so many other makers that we hadn't seen before, and also be amongst some of my friends as well, which was lovely. So it was a wonderful experience to kind of enjoy that kind of atmosphere and see so many creative people and see different artworks and different perspectives of how people took the brief. I think it's just interesting seeing sort of all these different sides of things and explaining it all and seeing different people's opinions and takes on life. Oh wow, it hasn't really sunk in, to be honest. I think it's one of those things that you don't initially kind of go in wanting to win. Like, it was always my ambition just to be in the exhibition, because to me that is the win, and being able to get people to see my work and be able to enjoy it as much as I do is most important. And I think winning on the top was just amazing. It just really made the experience, and it was fantastic to celebrate with so many people and be able to get the publicity to keep doing this, hopefully.
It was really inspiring to see these pieces up close and in person. I was also able to visit the Hand and Lock Studio shop and see their B room filled with lots of embroidery samples. I even got a little something to take home.